I wasn't even going to make this video, but I'm going to try to make it quick. Things are blowing up about this all throughout the media, and articles are already being written, so I might as well dive into the deep end with this too, because I don't usually cover YouTuber stuff every once in a blue moon, but this is not just about YouTubers, but about the Star Wars Acolyte situation as a whole, and just coming down to backlash from the small minority, like it or not, of people who actually watch that show, which is why it got canceled. But man, that very small, annoying minority is very vocal on social media. That's why I tell people all the time, Twitter/X and pretty much all social media is not real. These people that you're hearing the most from, these loudest voices, are not real. I mean, yeah, they're real people for the most part.
I don't believe you.
But this big uprising that you're seeing is not a big uprising. That many people do not give a damn that the Acolyte was canceled and that Disney may just completely bury the show under 10 pounds of gravel.
What are you doing?
I'm burying you.
I'm alive! I'm alive!
You're waking the neighbors!
No.
Shut up!
We'll get into all of it. I am Troy. This is Marks on Media. And today we're going to be talking about some very popular YouTubers being under attack. But so far, YouTube is backing them up. Let's get into it. I was about to do the video just freeballing it, but then I saw that Park Place actually had an article about it. So we're going to talk about it from there because they compiled more stuff. Let's get into some of the article first, and I'll switch back and forth here. YouTube rejects apparent organized cancel campaign from Disney Star Wars fans that triggered Nerdrotic, Geeks and Gamers, and Ryan Kinnell. Or Kinnell? I think it's Kinnell, but either way. YouTuber rejected the apparent... I think they mean YouTube. They actually did the error that I put in there by accident.
I'm extremely confused.
YouTube rejected the apparent organized cancel campaign that was attempted to get the company to demonetize Gary Buechler, a.k.a. Nerdrotic, Jeremy Griggs of Geeks and Gamers, and Ryan Kinnell of RK Outpost over the criticism of The Acolyte, its cast, and Star Wars in general.
Go yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is.
Numerous individuals and Disney Star Wars sycophants participated in the cancel campaign, with many of them sharing a letter to YouTube with their demands that aforementioned YouTubers and their channels be demonetized. YouTuber Kyle Katarin, I guess, participated in the campaign, writing, "It's time for you to be a part of the solution, Team YouTube. While you continue to allow these channels to be monetized, you are incentivizing hatred and racism."
Everything that guy just says, bullshit.
And there, I'm going to pull up here. It was shared by this weirdo that trends every once in a while. Can't see him here. Let's see. Unfortunately, the way my screen is with my banner, you're not able to see, but it's Minute Nerd News. Here, let's take a look at this here. Here you see this whole freaking letter here. It's really freaking weird. I'm not going to go through this whole thing. It says, "The facts." And it goes on about all these people. Amandla Stenberg is currently target of YouTube-based operations. Together, Geeks and Gamers, RK Outpost, Nerdrotic have their channel, blah, 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 blah. Good God. And you see, action required. Thank you, may the force be with you. They're demanding that they demonetize them, take away their livelihood because they say things that they don't agree with.
You have no power here.
It's a freaking Star Wars show, allegedly. In my opinion, it's very expensive fan fiction that they made, but they monetize hate. How dare you? 0 rules were broken. 0 guidelines were broken. They are criticizing a show, which is what they do. Anybody should be allowed to do that. And I'll tell you what, I don't really make any money off of my YouTube channel. This is more cathartic for me. This is an outlet for me to be able to talk about things that I like and don't like. Recently, I've talked about a little bit of both, throwing them both in there. I should be able to talk about that and share some news that I think is interesting about media. Everybody should be allowed to do that, and if you make money off of it, good for you. What I was going to say about the Minute Nerd News, he only trends when he's like crying about something happening.
Where's your mommy?
Everybody's crying now because they responded to this person. It's Rewriting Ripley Pod are the ones that started all this. You see this story here. They're sharing some crap from ABC News. A handful of YouTubers have jeopardized the safety of our community and the creatives we love for too long.
False.
The Star Wars fandom demands action.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
And then they've got this in here with Amandla Stenberg coping and seething and calling everybody who doesn't like her stupid show racist. And got Ryan Kinnell in there and all of them. Hello at Team YouTube. The Star Wars community would, at the very least, appreciate a formal response or update in regards to our well-documented and pressing concerns about YouTubers pushing prolonged harassment on your platform.
F*** this guy.
And the form response from Team YouTube, which is the correct one here, thanks for reaching out. Just heard back and confirmed that this content is not violative and will remain up. We totally understand you may not agree with this decision, but we reviewed the video very carefully against our policies. They're all coping and seething and crying. At Team YouTube, thanks for reaching out. Just heard back and confirmed we did not watch the reported content and compared it with very clear terms and conditions we claim to uphold. We can also confirm we have absolutely no problem demonetizing people for far less. I mean, that last part, I guess, is true because people have been demonetized for absolutely no reason whatsoever. But man, just the absolute cope and seethe from these people who are mad and crying because they didn't get their way.
Sheer hubris.
There's no racism. There's hatred for the source material. There might be mocking of people. That is 100% allowed. Not only is it legal and perfectly fine, it should be encouraged in a lot of circumstances, and this is one of them.
Yep.
And here you see all these people sharing this. Molly Damon is another one. She's been popping up and blocking a lot of people lately. Here's just some of her content, some of her crap. The worst part about hearing the Acolyte is canceled is this will absolutely impact my ability to enjoy any more new projects for Star Wars. I feel like everything I went through while the show was on was for nothing. I don't enjoy being depressed and cynical about this fandom. Then quit watching. It's all garbage.
You contribute nothing to society.
Totally agree with @Jennifer Landa about the way the Acolyte news is being handled. There's more people crying. Can we write a love letter to Leslie Headland, the former personal assistant for Harvey Weinstein?
Ew, David.
If anyone who sees this knows her, please let her know how much her Star Wars story meant to me and so many more. I will continue to sing its praises from the rooftops. Nobody cares.
Hey, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Wait, the Acolyte news came out during the super full moon, and we're not getting another one for 13 years, so maybe it will get renewed then? My lord. A lot of political stuff, of course. She's, of a certain political persuasion.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
I think media outlets need to be specific or need to specify the difference between fans and people who make money on the internet by driving hate and anger, because nothing will change that behavior as long as they are making that paper.
Right.
As if nobody has ever done this in the history of anything, gotten anything canceled. And here's what I was talking about from Rewriting Ripley Pod. They're going on a blocking spree, just absolutely crying their little eyes out.
I mean, really, you're kind of weak.
The targets, Nerdrotic, Geeks and Gamers, and Ryan Kinnell have very good defamation claims against Molly Damon and others. I hear they have a good lawyer. They have good lawyers as friends, shared by Robert Barnes, who is a lawyer. And then talk about the response of YouTube. And that's the response right there, as I shared earlier.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Nerdrotic shared the Team YouTube response, said, "How about that?
You get nothing."
Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers said, "It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful."
You lose.
Ryan Kinnell said, "Rough few weeks for Disney Star Wars fans."
Good day, sir.
Additionally, I would like to point out that at Team YouTube that nobody in Star Wars fandom has requested select videos be removed, simply that a handful of YouTube channels should be demonetized. Yeah, take away their livelihood, fire them. The lack of clarity in your response to address our real concerns is appalling. They have no obligation to you at all.
Off is a direction you can
What do you expect? You expected to take away the livelihoods of these people. And yeah, defamation, maybe that's kind of hard to prove, but in this case, you have to prove like financial damages with that kind of stuff, and they very much can prove that they were trying to take away their entire job, their entire livelihood. They're talking to certain people are talking about, I'm going to be speaking to your sponsors and stuff like that. Go F yourself.
In bird culture, this is considered a dick move.
If somebody wants to go on YouTube and trash your precious little fake Star Wars fan fiction bullcrap, they have every right to do so. And if people want to watch it, they should be allowed to. And because of that and all that work that is done, and trust me, they have a whole team that puts in a lot of work to this stuff. I'm a one-man crew. I don't put in nearly as much work as they do, and it's rough. They deserve to get paid for it. It is a full-time job, and it's not all hate. Yeah, they hate this. They said it sucked. We don't like it. It deserves to be canceled, and they laid out cases for that. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean they deserve to lose their livelihood, as long as they only deserve to lose their livelihood if nobody watches their stuff. All right? That's the only reason.
Go fuck yourself.
This bullcrap attempted censorship stuff needs to be nipped in the bud, and I'm glad for once Team YouTube is making the right decision and leaving these people, who make them a lot of money, by the way, leave them the hell alone.
Get the f*** out!
But for the rest of you out there, comment down below what you think about all of this. Did you hear about any of this crap? What do you think about it? Did you like the Acolyte? Do you like any of these channels? Is there any particular accounts that you've seen on Twitter or X that are just particularly over the top crazy about this? I've been getting served a lot of that. But let me know down in the comment section. I'd love to converse with you about it. The links to the article that I covered can be found in the video description. And if you could, please share this video around to everyone you know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell to be notified every time we post brand new content. I have been Troy. This is Marks on Media. I will see you next time.